Hi, Damien here from Grafico. I'm going to show you behind the scenes today. At my place, we've just installed a range of custom print wallpapers, and I have been living here a while, but of course as a designer, your house always comes last, and we've finally installed them at our place here, and I'm going to show you around behind the scenes as we're doing a photo shoot here today with Axiom Photography. Starting off with the dining room, we've done our popular giant eucalyptus wallpaper in a very light, subtle sage green. Now, it also comes up a little bit grey in the photo shoot here, but I can assure you it's got a really nice light sage sort of green colour, very popular. You might have seen that in Sarah and George's bedroom on the block last year in 2020, but as you can see, it doesn't have to just go in bedrooms. It's been adapted to go around different areas, and we've also wrapped it around the pillars here, and unusually we've actually put it on the door as well for something a little bit different too. So taking you upstairs, we're going into a very popular design. It's one of my favourites. It's the vintage Melbourne map, which in this case we've put all the way down the corridor area, down here and around the corner. And this one's travelling from sort of Ascot Vale, Flemington, all the way through to the CBD. It's got the Grafico office in there somewhere, and then all the way down here, all the way to the eastern suburbs. So once again, we can always change this to suit where you need it to be. This is done out in a bit of a mid-grey, but of course we can also change all the colours as you wish. Now into my daughter's room. This is Alessia's room, using our beautiful luxe floral wallpaper. Really subtle sort of light pink, perfect girls' room, really beautiful, a lot of detail up close, which I'll show you. We've contrasted that with a few sort of light grey and pinky sort of tones. And over here we've done some matching, taken the actual florals out of the wallpaper and turned them into some custom prints here. And as you can see, if I take you a little bit closer, you'll see all that beautiful sort of vintage detail inside the actual flowers. Over to the nursery, we've done our beautiful Etch Clouds wallpaper in a light grey, and as you can see, it's nice and tranquil. Got a few other little elements that we've included here as well. A bit of pink, bit of grey. Something that you can update as the child gets older without having to rip apart the whole room. So light grey wallpapers and light colours like that obviously work really well in that respect. So we've also contrasted that with a couple of our Australis print range here. We've got the pink cocky, and sorry for the reflection, but we've got the koala there too. So here's a sneak peek of the nursery. Over into the master bedroom here, something going on in the background. Got Ramina taking amazing shots right here. And this wallpaper here, you might be familiar with if you follow Sarah and George from the block last year. And we've sort of adapted that to work with a wider sort of shorter wall. The block last year having huge sort of 4 or 5 metre high ceilings. We don't have the luxury of that here, but as you can see, with custom print wallpaper, we've adapted the design to suit the wall and suit the room. Next up, we're in the study, and I've got the beautiful fern jungle. It's one of my favourites, the Australian rainforest focusing on ferns, and that's done in a beautiful light sage green as well. A little bit different to the eucalypt downstairs, but let me show you around here. It's got some beautiful detail up close, as you can see, all sort of hand sketched sort of woodcut designs, and who have been translated back into beautiful wallpapers by us. So I've continued the wallpaper here all the way through the desk area around the windows. As you can see, it looks really beautiful as you wrap it around, and it gets that really nice sort of subtle look, but a little bit more interesting than a plain wall. Not a bad place to work. And then finally the garage, where we've employed the use of our classic car blueprints, which have been super popular. starting off with one of my favorites, the iconic 911. A lot cheaper to own a poster like this than a real one, but you can dream, can't you? So a bit of a dream wall here, a few of my favorite vehicles here, a couple of the old German cars and a few of the old Italians as well. And they look great all in a row like this. And quite a few projects like this lately where clients are no longer treating their garages as just a dirty place to store the car and other things. They're turning them into anything but more showrooms to sort of showcase either a classic car or something that you're really passionate about, like cycling or something like that. And it can be as simple as prints like this, or of course full wallpapers and banners and other things that we do. Even our custom printed tiles in large garages look amazing too. So a little bit of inspo there and a little bit of behind the scenes action there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes tour here today. The full photo shoot's gonna be up on our social media pages at Grafico-Walls very soon. And so stay tuned for that. And of course, if any of the wallpapers or art prints you like that you saw today, they're all available on our website at grafico.com.au. Of course, that's Grafico with an F. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Damien, and I'll see you soon.